Hello, thank you for staying tuned to my page where we do our best to simplify the practice of quantity surveying. Welcome to another episode where we shall be analyzing the unit cost per square meter for a 50 mm thick interlocking paving on a 50 millimeter thick sand bed. The three basic item that makes up this unit rate is the sand bed, the interlock paving stone itself, then the consumable, which is basically the diamond discs that you're going to use to cut some of the off cuts that you will meet during the cost of laying. And another thing we ought to know is that sometime in the bill of quantity, the two items are separated. They will be expected to price the sand bed separately and price the interlock concrete tiles separately. But in this case, we are going to be building up the unit rate for a composite description that include the sand bed and the concrete stone tiles. So the first thing we needed to bring out from the description is what is the thickness of the sand beds that you are expected to prepare so that you can now lay the interlock on it. If it is a 50 mm thick, you have to get the volume of the the sand bed per square meter. Then you now apply all the necessary wastages that will uh, that will come up during the cost of laying for you to now arrive at your the cost per square meter for the sand bed. So in the bill, sometimes you are expected, the bill will say you should use a fine river sand, or the bill could specify that you should use a stone dust, a granulated uh, uh, quarry dust. So in this case, we are using stone dust. And like I did said, we are going to be laying our interlock on a 50 mm thick sand bed. And how did I compute the volume of my 50 mm thick in a square meter? I did 1 meter by 1 meter by 0.05, which is a 50 mm thick, to arrive at my volume of 0.05, which is the volume you're seeing here and the quantity of stone dust that I needed for each square meter. Then uh, uh, you expected to lay compact, then before you now begin to lay. And during your compaction, the stone dust is going to shrink by a certain percentage. And usually you're not mixing it as though you're mixing concrete. You are sprinkling water on the stone dust, then you now roll over compactor. You roll a compactor over it, say 10 ton, depending on what carriage is expected to go through the interlock. You roll your either 30 ton, either a 10 ton, either a 15 ton compactor on the stone base. Then after which you can now begin to lay. You can now begin to lay. So usually the shrinkage is between 33-35%, and 33-35%. So, and minus that when the sand is delivered to site, it is not dropped directly at the portion where you want to lay your stone doors. It's going to drop in a location where you need it either to wheel, using wheelbarrow to transport to the location where you are, use a payloader or whatever means of transportation. And during the cost of transporting from one location to another, you are going to record some waste, some level of waste. And we should always have it at the back of our mind that if you drop a heap of sand at a particular location, it is always very difficult for you to scoop all the sand 100% from that location. Some will go into the earth, some will mix with maybe debris that is around. So all of these losses that you're going to incur has to be accounted for during building up your rate. So in this case, I am applying a 5% for transportation waste and stacking and transportation waste. Then I'm applying 33% for shrinkage waste. So it now gives me a 38%. And the cost per cubic meter of stone doors is 8,000. So 8,000 multiplied by 38% multiplied by 0.03 gives me 500, and it gives me 552 naira per square meter. Then the next item is interlock tiles. They are concrete tiles of different shape, and their sizes, the number of tiles that makes of it a square meter depend on the shape that varies in the market that you want to buy. So, and it is sold in square meters. So you want to buy a particular shade of interlock, you'll be given the pieces that will be enough to cover up a square meter if you're buying a square meter. But if you're buying it above 1 square meter, they know the numbers they are going to give to you. So, and the cost per square meter is 11,000. And minus during the cost of transporting from the market, from the vendor to the site while offloading, and you're going to record some losses because some are going to break. During the cost of laying as well, you're going to meet some off-cut that you needed to cut and fit in a place where a full tie is not going to fit in. And the remaining one that you have cut off might not be able to fit into any other location during the cost of your laying. So that will now go into waste. So I'm now applying a 5% waste for what I'm going to record in totality during the cost of executing the project. So 11,000 is the cost per square meter in the market, including transportation. This is delivered to site. Then after applying a 5% waste on it, I have 11,550 50 naira per square meter. Like I did said, that you have to make provision for the cost for a diamond disc, because you need to cut some off cuts to fit in some places that the shapes cannot take a full tile. So you and how did I arrive at my logic in this? Based on experience, based on antecedent, I have come to this realization that for you to lay for 150 square meter of interlock, you need a diamond disc. You need one diamond disc to cut all the off-cut that will come up during the cost of laying 150 square meter. So what I did was to say a one diamond disc divide by a 50 square meter. 150 square meter gives me a 0.007 per square pieces per square 0.007 square meter for 150 square meter for 1 square meter, sorry. Then I now multiply it by the 8,000, which is the cost for one diamond. Then it gives me 53 naira 33 kobo per square meter. So for every square meter, I am having a 53 naira 33 kobo for a diamond disc. So say if now I have 1,000 square meter to lay, so I will now multiply my 53,000. Say I've gotten the job, I have now I am preparing my material schedule. Then I want to know how many diamond discs I was going to buy for, say, the total square meter I have in my bill. It's for me now to multiply the 53,000, 53 naira, 53 naira, 333 kobo by 1,000 square meter. It will give me an amount. Then I divide it by 8,000, which is the cost of the diamond discs in the market. It will give me the number of diamond discs I needed to buy, say, for 1,000 square meter. So if you now compute what the cost of material will be, you now arrive at a 12,155 naira 33 kobo. Then the labor varies from one region to another. But in this case, I am taking 1,000 naira for to lay for the artisan to prepare the bed and lay the interlocking stone and peeling the spots with the sand, with the stone dust to peel, to make the stone dogs, to the interlock to become. So I'm taking 1,000 and 1,000 plus a 12,155 naira 33 kobo will give me 13,155 naira 33 kobo. This is your dry costs, your cost of labor and material, excluding your markup, your overhead, and maybe associated preliminaries that maybe necessarily need for you to carry out this item of job in the bill. So if I've been able to share more light on how to analyze, build up your unit rate per square meter for an interlocking pavement, please leave a comment on my page. Above all, if you are just watching my video for the very first time, please share to friends and make the video go viral. And if you are been watching me and you are yet to hit the subscription button, please don't leave without hitting the subscription button. This is the only way you can keep on encouraging us to turn out materials that is educating in nature to the pursuit of a conserving career. Thank you. See you next in my next episode. Bye for now.